everybody, and welcome back to Kenmore Violin Studio for another tune-up. Today let's talk some more about the left hand. So the left hand, let's talk a bit about the native hand position. The native hand position is with the fingers curled. If you relax all your fingers, that they'll curl and they'll end up quite close to each other. And the thumb will also be curved and pointed towards probably the first finger. And so when we play, that's the position we're starting with. And also notice that the wrist is basically straight. There might be a slight outward curve right here, but we don't want this and you don't want this. Okay, so this is the native hand position, and you can try this on a pencil, but also on the instrument itself. If you use that native hand position with the fingers close together, then that's close to the position you'll need for notes. All you need to do now is just pull the first finger back. Okay, so we've got fingers close together, and we just pull the first finger back. So, and again, you can try this if you're bored in school. You can try this on the pencil. Fingers close together, curved. You can tap, tap, tap with the thumb to release any tension. You can support with the right hand to help. And then just pull first finger back, and as you pull it back, you'll notice the angle will straighten. And the point of contact of that finger is on the tip and a little bit on the thumb side of the finger. Okay, so another thing we can practice with our left hand is intonation. So here is an exercise that I made up, and it will help you find the right position for your fingers across the 4 strings in first position. And the exercise, basically I'm using the intervals of fourths and thirds, and just listening for that ring sound. So on the G string it's going to sound like this. Just starting with the open strings there, and then I put the first finger down on the G string. You can hear that ring, and then I add the second finger. Listen for that ring, and now on the D string I'm going to put the first finger down. Now I've got a fourth again. Oh, I missed that one. Hear the ring. Now I'm going to add the third finger on the G string. Now the second finger on the D string. Now the fourth finger on the G string. Now the third finger on the D string. And if I miss one, I take the finger off and try again. Okay, so then I'll demonstrate the whole thing now on the D and A strings. That's quite close. So basically just adding the finger, alternating which string I'm adding it on. Listening for the ring, keeping the fingers down whenever possible, and also keeping the fingers on their tips. And you might want to experiment with what we call elevation. So that's how high up on the side of the neck we're contacting with the side of our first finger. So, and that's going to depend on which string you're on. So for the G string you might want to be a little lower down on the finger for the contact compared to the E string. There's an exercise for you. Thank you for watching.